Well done, Ronnie. So much sharper today. Just how good did you feel?
Yeah, I'd probably the best I've felt in 3 years, to be honest with you, that session. But there's no point getting my hopes up because I've had the odd day where I played well, like I did against Ding in one of them tournaments on ITV. Can't remember what it was. But then the next match, back to not so great. So, like I just said there, I think this game has a way of humbling all snooker players. I think this has been the biggest humbling for me, the last 3 or 4 years of just struggling. I had the odd 6 months when I won this World Championships here, where leading up to the World Championships from January onwards, I felt great. But other than that, it's just been just awful, So I know what I need to correct. Only I can correct it. So there'll be no more coaches on board. It'll just be me and Steve Peters just trying to help me become a bit more instinctive and just try and find my own method of playing. And like I said, I'll commit to 2 years, whether it's terrible, and I'll just give everything to playing the tournaments and practice and rest and just try and rediscover the shots, that I've kind of lost really.
And what sort of feelings have you been missing?
Just being able to just really strike through the ball. I've been scared to hit the ball. Basically, I've quitting on so many shots and I've had no cue power, no touch, no feel. Just thudding everything really, mistiming, just bad timing, and it just grinds you down really. So I just need to try and go back to my own way of playing, clear my head, try and not be too analytical and overthink things, which I'm very good at doing. So Steve Peters helped me yesterday, and Jimmy as well. They both said I need to go instinctive and don't think. I am going to think, but it's knowing when to say, is this really helpful at this moment in time? So it's just picking and choosing when to think about it and when not to. Yeah.
And so many people are so happy that you're here. We're all delighted that you're playing the World Championship. The fans as well. How proud are you of yourself for kind of not looking to the exit?
Yeah, I know. I knew I had to get on the bike at some point. I was definitely going to start the season next year because I thought it's fresh. Everyone's coming in, new fresh start. But then I started practicing a month before the World Championships because I got a little bored at home, not doing much, just hanging around the house. So so I just thought that was the time to start the rebuild. I've been tinkering so much to the point where I was getting very frustrated because I'd have moments of like, oh yeah, this is good, and then the next day it was terrible. And you just think, well, I think it's quite interesting what Rory McIlroy said. He said, when I'm playing well, I can't imagine playing bad. And when I'm playing bad, I can never imagine I'm going to play well again, And I've had 3-4 years of playing bad, so you kind of start to believe that you'll never play good. I can take a month, 2 months, 6 months. You can kind of go, well, that can happen to anybody. But yeah, I just sort of feel like my limbs kind of didn't belong to me anymore.